Good morning. It's been a morning already. Hi, how you doing? It's Kimmy, your party artist here in my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio, and I'm your party artist. My name's Kim Overholt, and if you want to know a little bit more about me, check out my website, KimOverholt.com. I've got the cool graphics and everything, right? All ready just for you, and I hope you're having a great morning. Yeah, better late than never. I know I usually start around 11, sometimes a little bit early, sometimes a little bit later. I try to make it around this time. I come over and say hello to you guys, and I want to say good morning and happy St. Patrick's Day, and I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a good one myself. I know it's gonna be crazy already. Don't mind me. I'm not crying really. I just realized what I'm going to be doing today, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm wearing my glasses. I guess I should put my contacts on so that you guys can actually like see my face because I'm going to do a little face painting today. Face painting, no, yes, I'm going to do a little face painting today because I thought it'd be fun to be a little creative and different today for St. Patrick's Day, and just give you a little suggestions on what you can do for your kid for like little ideas for St. Patrick's Day. So I've got my face paints already set up. You can't see them, but they're here below me here. And I love to use Snazaroo paint, Snazaroo colors, blah, 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 because they are very good to use. This is my Snazaroo gold. Yes. Is it made from real gold? Only the professionals know. Right. Okay, so we're going to start off with just getting a little bit ready. I've got my little container where I'm going to put my water into. I've got my water over here. I need a drink. I really do. If you're going to have a green beer, have one for me today. Cheers. And Fridays are discuss or draw days, so we can draw. We can talk about St. Patrick's Day. We can talk about art of any kind you want to. I'm live here on. Little into my container. Keep it away from any electronics so it doesn't set anything on fire or whatnot. That's the last thing I need to do is be setting things on fire around here. Okay, now, yeah, some ideas for doing face painting and stuff like that is always fun to make sure that you got a kid that's got like a clean little face. Make sure they're nice and clean. And I was a face painter at my local resort here in the Niagara area for over 8 years, and I did some pretty cool faces and face painting for a lot of different people. And what do you do? And it's really simple because you can get these brushes. Brushes are always the key to a very good draw or paint. So you get these brushes. You can get them over at the dollar store. Real simple. Keep it simple, stupid. You want to keep it simple. So you can use these brushes. I got one that's a wedge. These wedges are always really good for any kind of makeup art you want to do. And I use it on my own face when doing my own natural makeup. Is it natural or is it CoverGirl? Oh, I don't know. I cover my own ass basically. And this is like a nice little pointy one. You got like a little point at the end there, but you also got a little bit of it's gonna be a thick or a thin. And the nice flat brush which you can make big long thick lines, or you can turn it sideways and use nice skinny lines too. So you can play with all of them and get a really cool idea for doing face painting. Make sure that they're clean. I always make sure that my brushes are clean whenever I've worked with children or worked with anybody that I'm going to be applying paint of any type. I was always cleaning my brushes, so I keep my brushes pretty clean. I even clean them to the point where they get worn right down to a nib there. But that's for painting on canvas. This is for painting on faces, and I don't keep them together. I keep them separate. They're two separate things because this is actually the Snazaroo paints. Well, I'll show you the other one I have. My white, of course, my white is very well used, and it's still like a very good condition. Um, I always use like clean brushes on because it's like a cream. It's not paint per se. It comes off with soap and water. Thank goodness, because there's so many. If you ever make them a boo boo, you can just clean it right up with a little soap and water and start right all over again. It's awesome. I've had kids get their faces painted, have fun the whole day running around, blah 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 blah, and the whole thing just washes right off their face because they're sweating and having a good time, right? So it's like, Okay. And they come back and like, can you do that again? I'm like, okay, let's do it one more time. It was always so much fun. Kids are a blast. And I always tell people, don't let your kids grow up too fast because there's too much complication comes with being an adult. If I could switch places with a kid at any time, no, I probably wouldn't. Because I remember what my childhood was like, and I remember what teenage years was like, and I remember, it's been a slow stream of little victories and little failures too. I guess you could say. Okay, so we're going to paint some faces today. AKA my face, because I can't paint your face because you're out there. So let me just start by using my. I'm going to start with this one because this is a nice pointy one, and you can do like all kinds of stuff. Make little lines or big lines with it. And I'm going to take some green. I'm going to show you my. It's a little bit on the dirty side, but this is mine. But I only use it for my face, and it's only like, see, it's got the colors in it. I mix and match the colors too. So, okay, this is the old one, and I have a fresher one that I've used actually for kids. Oh, my light flashes every once in a while to show me I'm not alone. Ha 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 ha! Ghosts, right? Ask me. All right, so let's get started on making some designs. I hope you can see me okay with this. I know that the light doesn't work very well. Let me see if I can maybe get some light on the subject. Oh, maybe for a little while. If it'll work. Please work for a little while. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, we don't know how long this is going to last, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to dip my paintbrush in some water to get it all nice and wet. All right, then I'm going to dip it into my green because green is for St. Patrick's Day. And you can make rainbows and make all kinds of things, but I'm going to make like a little four-leaf clover. I'll do it right on this side because this is the bright side. Hopefully it'll stay bright. Yes, and you can see the color of my eyes now. They're like a turquoisey color, but here. And I'll just keep my mirror handy just in case so I can see it a little bit closer. Okay, so start with like little circle. One there. You can put one there. One there. Oh. 3-leaf clover. I have to find room for number 4. Where would number 4 go? Right over here. So there we go. 4-leaf clover. Real simple. You can decorate it a little bit more if you want to. I'm going to put another 4-leaf clover right here. And get some more green. There we go. I have some 4-leaf clovers for you. I'm going to be dressing in green today, of course. Well, that's always nice. We can have a couple 3-leaf clovers or something like that, but I'm going to connect them perhaps with a nice little rainbow in between. It's kind of nice. Okay, but we're going to add some other different colors to it as well. I'm going to make it burst, right? Because it's just very plain just using the green, but this is just to show you. You just make little circles and put 4 of them together, and it makes like a little 4-leaf clover. There we go. Now, let me just dip in my water, dip into my paint again, get a little bit more. I'm going to get closer to the like a little tiny tip on there and make like a little stem on here. So just bear with me. There we go, like a nice little stem like that. Then you can do the same at the bottom too. The bottom one, where should I put it? Maybe put here. Ta-da! See? Oh, move my hair out of the way. Yeah, today is the day where I go by my Irish, Pennsylvanian Dutch roots, and I am Overholt, but I'm O hyphen Overholt. I do have some Irish in me. My great grandmother was a Darby, yes, and There's lots of stories I heard about my illustrious past um, relatives and things like that. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting things in my family. All right, so you got like a couple, two, four-leaf clovers there. See, very nice. Now I'm going to connect it with a nice little rainbow ruby right here. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to rinse that brush off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch brushes because I'm an artist and I'm a professional. I can do that kind of thing. Scary. All right, so I'm going to switch to my flat one, the one that has got like a flat thing here, and I'm going to start making some. Well, should I do it with this one or should I do it with a smaller one and then make it bigger? Yeah, go big or go home, right? All right, so we're going to wet our brush like we did the other one. And when I do, you know what? I'm going to start with yellow. When I start doing my things that I to do with, hey, look at me! I'm going to be decorating myself up for St. Patrick's Day. So there we go. So I'm going to start with a little bit of yellow on my face paint brush here. Now I got to use I've got my handy dandy mirror here so I can actually see what I'm doing because now my camera's too far away where I can't just pay attention to it. So I'll just be using my brush and I have to use my eyes. So just all you do is make a little half circle from one spot to the other. Hopefully, like that. Can you see that? Oh, and there goes my lights again. Ooh. All right. Well, let's see, it's getting kind of a bright. Well, let me turn down my light a little bit. Maybe that'll keep it going longer. There we go. Turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Now you can see the yellow. Okay, so we'll go a little bit more yellow. And then I'll add some blue and some red in there. It's going to mix and match. I'm going to show you some cool stuff. Watch. Okay, so yellow. We'll do it one more time. I'm kind of using the small end and going around and using the big end at the bottom here. There we go. Because you got to have a little bit of creativeness to it. There we go. So there we go. Okay, I'm going to rinse my brush off. I'm going to switch it. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm going to switch it to my red. Yeah, I'm going to use my red. Bear with me. Gotta get it. I gotta get it juicy. Thank goodness this is not for kids. If I say juicy too much, I get myself into trouble. Anyways, yeah. Okay. So we get the red going. Oh, some nice red on there. You can't see it because the bristles are red, but trust me. All right, we're going to go right from this side here. I got my handy dandy mirror handy. Hold on. It's a little bit dusty. I dust it off a little so I can see a little clearer. There we go. All right, now I can see clear. Oh, much better. Okay, now I'm going to go a little red on this one side. So there we go. Just a little bit of red on that side there. Kind of come around. Ooh, that looks kind of neat. Da-da-da-da. Don't go too crazy. You don't want to. If you do a little bit too much, you go a little too far, and you kind of like, oh no, I've ruined it. So you just do a little bit of time. So a little bit of blue, a little red there, and I'm going to grab my blue. Okay. And I used to do these things for kids in less than 5 minutes. So I mean, when I had lineups. I'm not kidding. Lineups of kids, from here to way back here, like even further. Kids just waiting to get their faces painted. The one kid I remember distinctly. She came into my line and she wanted to be a lion, and her mom was standing beside her, and her mom goes, "Oh, I thought you wanted to be a princess." And the girl stopped. She went, "Yeah, I wanted to be a princess." Oh, I said, "Well, how would you like to be a lion princess?" And she went, "Oh, yeah." So I made a crown on her head there and decorated her face like a lion. And she was so happy. Oh, my goodness. She was very happy. So you can play and make things for kids just to suit them. One kid asked for their face to be painted completely black. I'm like, honestly, that's what you want? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, okay. And I did, and he was happy. I mean, whatever makes a kid happy. You gotta make kids happy. Gosh knows there's enough in this world to keep people sad enough. You gotta spice up life every once in a while. Okay, so we're gonna go. I've got my blue. Now you can see the blue. There we go. I'm gonna apply the blue. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Nice and swirl, come around. Ooh, there we go. It worked. I didn't go too crazy. Look at that. Yeah. See, and then watch. What's this? This is where you get it. And I love doing details. Details is where you get the fun going in it too. So I'm going to change my brush because you can switch up brushes. If you're a professional, you can always switch brushes. Okay. All right. And I'm going to switch now to my little wedge brushy. So I'm going to show you, you can do all kinds of nice little detail things with a little wedge brush. So, and with a wedge brush, I'm going to take my white. Now, I put my mirror down. I'm going to grab my white. There's my white. Oh, sorry, wrong side. My Snazaroo white. That's my best white I got going. And I'm going to dip my brush into my water. Now, my water is not the same color as it used to be, obviously, now. Oh, ghosts. It's now turned a nice gray color, but that's okay. It's not about, the water won't affect your paint when you apply the paint. So I'll just show you. Better to just show you. I got some white on here. Now you can see it didn't turn gray. It's nice still, nice and white, because the paints don't. It's like a cream, so they cream onto your face. So cream on your face. Oh my god, dirty little mind of mine. Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna add a little detail and make it a little fun. So sometimes you add like little stars on there. Little shiny spots. You can give more details to your clover. See? I'm looking over a four-leaf clover that I've overlooked before. Remember that song? One leaf is sunshine, the second is rain. Third is the young boy that lives down the lane. No need remaining, the one remaining is somebody I adore. Make it a little bit more darker, but just add a little. I'm looking over a four-leaf clover that I've overlooked before. All right, so I don't have the best voice for singing, but I try. All right, so with the white, you can do all kinds of like little details and stuff on there, like I say, making little stars. You can make some bigger stars around here. Maybe another one up here. Hold on. To move my. Ooh. Kind of like little stars. I can get rid of that. Oh! Now I've done it. My finger's in it. There we go. Little dots. Make it look like a little shiny, like that. Or, oh my goodness, you can even add like a little bit of gold. And I have some gold right over here, and I'll try. Sometimes when it comes onto my face, I say come on my face. It sometimes doesn't work. But what I'll do is I'll make my eyebrow with the gold. so you can see it. Okay, so I'm going to take some gold. I love gold. Really, I do. I'm going to apply it into my eyelid. Actually, make sure I grab my so I can see what I'm doing. I can just go for it, but I just rather make sure that I'm getting it correctly. Ooh, good eyes. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure is like a morning spring. And when Irish eyes are smiling, you can hear the angels sing. Have another drink, Kim. Oh, when Irish eyes are happy. All right, see? Gold. Ooh, it does actually look pretty good, actually. Add a little gold there. Yeah, you see? It's coming along. When Irish eyes are happy, oh, the world is bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, all the world goes your way. Oh, okay, so I'll stop. Okay, but here we go. Gold on your eyes. You can decorate your eyes up. Gold. Why not? It's the 20th century, 21st century. Ah, whatever. Do what you like. As long as you don't harm anybody. That's what I say. The minute you start to harm anybody, especially children, is when I start getting upset. That's right. I never had any of my own, but I love kids. And the kids are good, and they should never be perverted by anything. I tell you, there's some people in this world, but that's another story. Oh, this makes me so upset sometimes. Okay. All right. See, gold eyes. You can continue. Like you could say I was going to a party. I could decorate this up a little bit more with my eyes. Hey, why don't I try? Okay, why not? The only thing I can do later on is just have a nice little shower, take it off, and reapply it if I want to. See how well this turns out, right? If it looks good, who knows? Maybe I might win a prize. Right. Okay. So like gold. Look at the gold. Gold. Isn't that beautiful? All right. So we got gold on our eyelids. Gold on the ceiling. Yeah. Okay. And okay. So if you want to do a little bit of more for your eyes, actually take the same brush. I'm going to add some green. So with that, I'm going to take some green too and apply to the eyes. Because green and yellow go so nice together. Decoration here, decoration there. Makeup is a fun thing to play with too. You can, Paul Stanley used most of it all of his life and looked pretty handsome for most of the time. He took the makeup off. It's like, that's different. Makeup is a enhancement of something that you already have inside you. I think. All right, so let's play with this because this turned out nice, especially with the gold. Let me try this other gold color I have. I have this sparkly gold color. Oh, let's play sparkles. I love sparkles. I'll go to work and everybody's like, "Look at sparkles." Yeah, my mom was a big one for sparkles, so I love to do sparkles too. All right, some gold sparkles for everybody here. Gold and green sparkles. Green sparkles is good. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So yes, put it on the eyelid there. Can you see? Sparkle, sparkle. Oh, now you can see it. See? And there we go. And you can keep adding to it, which is great. I love, like I say, I love doing makeup, so I'm going to do some sparkle under my eye. Oh, green. When I hear the shades a crying. No, you don't want no crying eyes here. Only laughing and having fun and being weird, because that's me. All right, so you see how it's turned out? Very nice, very nice. Now, if you want to add some eyeliner, hey, let me take this and I'll make a little bit of green lipstick. Yeah, because I can do that. But I won't use. Yeah, I'll use this one. Yeah, sure, why not? So I'm gonna dip it in my water, and I'm gonna make some green lipstick to go with it. How about that? Green lips. You don't want to kiss that. Ugh. Okay. Add a little bit of gold to it. Yeah, I like the gold sparkles. Gold. Oh, there's green sparkles. Hold on, I got green sparkles. Hold on. There's green sparkles. What's this? Okay. You see the sparkles? Ooh. Give you a magic Irish kiss. How's that sound? Yes? Sparkly. Maybe we're something one day. Who knows? Ah, there you go. Look at that. See, you can decorate yourself up real pretty. Hmm. Oh, if my mom could see me now, she'd be so happy. She'd be like, "You got sparkle! You got sparkle!" My mom was awesome. Yeah. My stepmom would say the same, but my mom was always like crazy and wonderful like that. She loved sparkles. I found something at the store one time. My sister and I were together, and I bought it. It was like for $1 or something. It was some kind of um, eyeshadow. So I'm like, yeah, I get it home, and I'm like, yeah, I might as well try it. Doesn't it like it has sparkle in it? Like it was almost like my mom was there, and she's like, pick this up, Kim, because you got to have sparkle. I'm like, okay. It's a book. Hey, it can go wrong, right? And look at the sparkle you get from it. There we go. Look at hey, you like that? And you could put on the Irish accent and walk around and give people kisses and stuff like that. I can put little freckles on my face. Well, that's going too far. Yeah. So yeah, here you go. Nice little decoration for Valentine's Day. Well, Valentine's Day was a good time, but St. Patrick's Day, it's so much fun. I'm going to go to work and surprise a few people. I was hoping to surprise a few people. Surprise a few people anyway. All right. So that being done, let me give you a little bit more before I go because I like to do a little bit of divination, and we did a little one yesterday, and I can do another one today if you'd like. Oh, let me put my lid on my white paint. So, welcome to St. Patrick's Day, and I hope you have a great day. And I'm going to enjoy just wandering around the house for a little while, all decked out. But I'll probably take this off. But this is for you guys to do yourself. You can do this, and this is fun. This is fun. Never stop yourself from having fun. It's always a good time. And okay, so let me get you a little bit of good luck for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, good luck. The fool. Okay. Let me give you a little reading before I go. And this comes from somewhere deep inside of you. All right. So last time. Make sure I got my cards out here. Make sure I got all the cards. Okay. Make sure they're all facing the right way around. Because sometimes, even when I don't try, my cards that are right way round end up upside down for some reason. That's not supposed to happen, but magic. That's all I can say. All right. So, hey, the green cards too, just for St. Patrick's Day. All right. So, all right. Well, we're going to shuffle these cards and find out what's going on for you for St. Patrick's Day today. Like, I hope, like, my other cards are really nice, but they're big for my hands. And my sister was nice enough to give me some nice short little cards that'll fit perfectly in my hand so I can do all kinds of shuffling dynamics. But I won't do because I shuffle until a card falls out usually, and that's the card for the day. Or we try something completely different. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And anytime you want to say, oh, oh, well, there it goes. And I think I saw the card. Oh, all right. Oh, is it upside down? No, it's right side around. Okay. Well, 10 of Wands. Well, it might be a little bit of a struggle today. Let me just see what the cards say. What's it based on? The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, this is Wands. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second to look up. This is very important information. All right. So what it's trying to say, I think there's a little bit of work going on in here. Should have guessed it. For just in time for the weekend, oppression. Help, help, I'm being repressed. Okay. So yeah, it looks like a little difficulty time, but it says right here, when you have overcommitted yourself, everything becomes a strain. You find that sometimes? I know I do too. The results fatigue and leave you unable to express yourself and the thoughts, and it drains you of power. Ah, yes, those are the days you have, especially towards the weekend. All right. Take time to think through your predicament. If you're lucky to be able to do so, define your real goals, stripped of all the extraneous distractions. In this way, tensions will be released and your limited energy put to its best use. So there you go. So you might be suffering from a little bit of overextending yourself. Give yourself a little bit of time. Think about it, work it through. You have this. You've got it. I have confidence in you. All right. There you go. You got it. Oh, and it also gives you a little bit of a thing you can do. Okay, so prepare a bath of steaming water and add a few drops of pine oil. Light a light green candle. Yeah, light green candle, consecrated for healing, and after the water cools sufficiently, bathe in the candlelight. Oh, very nice. Um, Massage your temples and breathe in the vapors of this. So you can smell something nice. It relaxes your mind, puts you at ease. Um, Imagine your tensions being cleansed away. For the time being, think only of the water and the pine scented air and the gentle flicker of the flame. So good. This brief but potent respite will enable you to once again take up your burden with renewed hope for the future. There you go. And remember, this too shall pass. The only sentence that is always true. This too shall pass. That's right. All right. And what is it based on? Well, let me just find out for you. Just because, things happen for a reason. There's a reason behind everything. And the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. What's that? Ace of Pentacles. Based on reward, of course. Yes, reward is always good to be getting after putting out so much effort and straining yourself. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, when you overstrain yourself and you let stuff go and you don't realize what you're doing until it's like, oh, yeah, I've overstepped my reach sometimes. It happens. It really does happen. So on an inner level, on an inner level, this card is a really good card, and it's green, right, for St. Patrick's Day. So, good fortune is bestowed upon you, and a great gift of knowledge and the materialization of ideas. So that's a good thing. For earthly benefits, this card is the most favorable of all the Enchanted Tarot cards. And now there's a great sense of stability and earthly power. You'll be have enough resources to go forth. And although you may be oppressed, you have enough strength within you to be able to go forward and be able to conquer that fear that you have, or that thing that you just can't get over. Um, Gifts or inheritance may be indicated. Desired material gains will be forthcoming. Your business activities will expand on a secure foundation. Good. So you see, there's good things coming. Always good things coming. So give yourself a little bit of rest over the course of the weekend, and maybe give it a big old push. And that's what I plan on doing this weekend too with my business as well. Giving it a big old revamp and seeing how it turns around, because we got to get this started. We got to get this party started. You guys, you and me, I can see us having fun together. Oh, yeah. So stretch out your arms and open up yourself to the universe and affirm with conviction, I deserve to be rewarded. I accept my worthiness by accepting these gifts from Mother Earth. It's a great day to be alive, isn't it, people? It is. Don't ever forget it. Every day is a great day to be alive, especially when you're in it. All right? All right. I appreciate being here. All right. As then my mom would say, okay, so brother with a little bit added. That's me over here. I always say, me and Brad Pitt were like this. This is me over here. And that's my joke of the day. I hope you have a great one. And I make a lot of fun of I push a lot of things about Brad Pitt, but he's a good guy. I'm sure he's a good guy, right? People say he's a good guy.